Imagine a world of perpetual midnight, lit by purple neon. A world where the air thrums with a funky, unrecorded guitar riff, and the only currency is artistic purity. A world where luxury wasn't displayed but deeply, personally felt. In the custom-built guitar that became an extension of your soul, in the secret, hallowed halls of your private studio complex, and in the defiant ownership of your own genius. This is the enduring, enigmatic realm of Prince Rogers Nelson, a realm that, in 2026, is more expansive and financially potent than ever before. The man, the physical vessel of incandescent talent, departed in 2016, but the empire, the vaults of unreleased music, the iconic headquarters, the legend of his taste, has been meticulously unlocked and amplified. To explore Prince's lifestyle today is to delve into a posthumous business behemoth managed with reverent care, to walk the floors of his living museum, and to understand a form of wealth that was never about flaunting, but about absolute creative freedom. We are entering Paisley Park, opening the vault, and examining the legacy of an artist who owned everything, especially himself. The financial foundation of Prince's world in 2026 is a story of liberation and explosive value. For decades, Prince was famously at war with the music industry, scrawling slave on his face to protest his contractual bondage to Warner Brothers. His ultimate act of defiance was owning his master recordings. This fight defines his legacy's net worth, which in 2026 is estimated to be worth $1.50 to $2 billion. A figure that grows not from nostalgia, but from strategic, awe-inspiring content release. The centerpiece is the vault. At Paisley Park, Prince recorded constantly, storing thousands of hours of finished songs, alternate versions, films, and concert footage in a climate-controlled, subterranean sanctuary. It's rumored to hold enough fully produced albums for a century of releases. Since his passing, the estate, overseen by his siblings and former advisors, has begun a deliberate, dramatic rollout. This isn't just dropping old songs. It's eventizing the archive. The 2019-1999 Super Deluxe reissue, the Sign o' the Times immersive box set, and the 2025 release of the legendary, long bootleg The Dawn Project are treated as cultural events. They come with remastered audio, unseen video footage, and lavish coffee table books, commanding premium prices. Each release does millions in sales and streams, reintroducing Prince to new generations. Then there are the spectacular hologram residencies. Using cutting-edge technology far beyond simple projection, companies have created a Prince experience that is sold out in Las Vegas and London. These shows feature set lists drawn from the deep vault, with the digital Prince performing songs he never played live, a concept that generates tens of millions per residency. Furthermore, his catalog's sync value is astronomical. A single song like Purple Rain or Kiss in a major film or Super Bowl ad commands a fee of $5 to $10 million. The estate is selective, ensuring placements align with his iconoclasm. His merchandising has been elevated from cheap t-shirts to high-end collaborations. Think a limited edition purple guitar with Fender, or a fashion line with an avant-garde designer inspired by his ruffled shirts and high-heeled boots. Prince's net worth in 2026 is a testament to winning the war posthumously. He now owns the battlefield, and the estate is wisely harvesting the fruits of his victory. If the vault is the treasure, then Paisley Park is the eternal castle. Located in Chanhassen, Minnesota, this 65,000 square foot complex was not just Prince's home and studio. It was his creative universe, and in 2026, it operates as a wildly popular museum and functioning studio. Purchased and built out in the late 1980s for roughly $10 million, it is now a pilgrimage site valued at over $50 million as a revenue-generating asset. For fans walking its halls, the lifestyle is palpable. They can stand in Studio A, where Purple Rain and Sign o' the Times were recorded, the very boards he touched still in place. They can see the nightclub-style soundstage where he held legendary, spontaneous secret concerts, the purple velvet drapes, and stage lighting preserved. They can view his custom-made, cloud-shaped bed from the Purple Rain film and his vast, color-coded wardrobe rooms, showcasing hundreds of iconic outfits. But Paisley Park is more than a museum. It's a living testament to his work ethic. The estate rents out its state-of-the-art studios to major artists, who pay top dollar for the chance to record in Prince's sacred space. The main offices of the estate are housed there, managers working amidst his legacy. The complex also includes his private basketball court. He was fiercely competitive, a screening room with purple seats, and the famed Purple Rain motorcycle on display. He also owned a secluded lake house on Lake and in Chanhassen, a more traditional retreat for quiet moments. Unlike the sprawling celebrity mansions of California, Prince's real estate was almost entirely dedicated to creation. Paisley Park wasn't a place to lounge. It was a factory of genius, a self-contained world where he could write, record, film, perform, and dance at any hour of the day or night. In 2026, visitors don't just see a home. They feel the intense, creative energy that still seems to vibrate in the walls. Prince's relationship with material possessions was famously paradoxical. He could be ascetic, yet he spent lavishly on the tools of his art and moments of whimsy. There was no traditional car collection of Ferraris and Rolls-Royces. Instead, his transportation was an extension of his mythology. His most famous vehicle was the 1983 Purple Rain motorcycle, a custom-built Honda CT-70 modified to look like a miniature chopper, used in the film's iconic scenes. It was prop, icon, and toy. For daily errands in Minnesota, he was known to drive a BMW sedan or a Chevrolet Corvette, practical but stylish choices. However, his true automotive passion was for custom bicycles. He had a collection of sleek, custom-painted bikes from companies like Guru and Wylier Tristina, which he would ride on the quiet roads around Paisley Park at night, often alone with his thoughts. The most extravagant vehicles were tied to his performances. His Love Symbol stage, a massive, hydraulic, sculptural set piece he toured with in the 90s, was a multi-million-dollar moving artwork. For touring, he used custom-outfitted buses and later, private jets, but these were tools, not trophies. His spending was focused inward, on building the perfect studio with the perfect acoustics, on commissioning one-of-a-kind guitars from luthier Andy Beach, or on funding elaborate, unreleased film projects. A single custom-made, Purple Cloud guitar could cost over $50,000. His luxury was in capability and quality, not an ostentatious display. In 2026, these items, the bikes, the guitars, the stage props, are priceless relics displayed at Paisley Park, their value measured in cultural impact, not horsepower or MSRP. What does the day-to-day of Prince's legacy look like in 2026? It is a blend of meticulous archival work, global brand management, and fan devotion. Inside Paisley Park, a typical day might involve audio engineers in the vault, carefully baking and digitizing fragile 1970s tape reels, discovering a lost, fully formed funk epic. The licensing team fields offers from filmmakers, negotiating not just fees but creative respect for how a song will be used. The merchandising team works with a high-end manufacturer on a new line of instrument cables and headphones branded with the Love Symbol hashtag. For the global fan community, engagement is daily and deep. The official Prince YouTube channel releases Vault snippets every week, maintaining constant engagement. Online forums dissect every new release with academic fervor. Anniversary dates, most notably, the day of his passing, see global virtual listenings of Sometimes It Snows in April. The philanthropic work, directed by his estate, continues his quiet generosity, donating to music education programs, particularly in Minneapolis, and social justice causes he championed. Prince's 2026 lifestyle is a powerful, controlled spectral presence. The net worth, finally realizing the value he always knew he possessed, funds the careful stewardship of his art. Paisley Park stands as a permanent, open diary of his mind. His possessions tell a story of a man who invested not in things, but in the means of production and the quality of experience. He lived for the work, within the work. Today, that work, that vast, funky, beautiful, and still unfolding body of work, is the lifestyle. It is a kingdom of purple thought, where the king may be gone, but the laws of creativity, ownership, and mystery he established continue to rule, generating awe and revenue in equal, funky measure. It is the ultimate testament to an artist who remains, defiantly and profitably, free.